Hi, welcome to Such and Study Tech. Today topic is divide and conquer. So what is the divide and conquer when you are applying divide and conquer strategy? Now we can see the introduction to divide and conquer. Divide and conquer is a powerful tool design paradigm used to solve complex problem efficiently. It involves breaking a problem into smaller subproblems, solving them independently and combine their solutions to obtain the final result. So what is the meaning of this statement? For example, if problem is a small problem, directly can solve that small problem directly, so without dividing that problem. If the problem is big problem, then that problem is divided into number of subproblems. Then each and every subproblem you can solve it independently and combine those results, and ultimately finally can find out the entire problem solutions. So that is the meaning of this statement. Now the steps of divide and conquer approach. So divide, what is the meaning of divide and conquer and combine? Now we can see one by one. Divide. So the problem is big problem, then split the given problem into smaller subproblems of the same type. And conquer means solve each subproblems recursively. If the subproblems are small enough, solve them directly. Combine means merge the solutions of the subproblems to get the solutions of the original problem. Okay. So what are the applications of divide and conquer strategy when you are applying divide and conquer strategy? Means, for example, in binary search you can apply the divide and conquer strategy. In a defective chessboard you can apply the divide and conquer strategy. And minimum max element find out in that array, that is also you can apply divide and conquer strategy. And quicksort you can apply the divide and conquer strategy, and medsort also you can apply the divide and conquer strategy. Later classes we are discuss one by one what are the applications of divide and conquer, where you can use the divide and conquer techniques. Now we can see there are two fundamentals divide and conquer strategies, that is relational formula and stopping condition. What is the relational formula? It is the formula that we generate from the given technique. After generation of formula we apply divide and conquer strategy, that is we break the problem recursively and solve the broken subproblems. Thus what is meant by stopping condition? When we break the problem using divide and conquer strategy, then we need to know that for how much time we need to apply divide and conquer strategy. So the condition where the need to stop our recursion step of divide and conquer is called the stopping condition. That means when you are applying the divide and conquer strategy recursively and when you are stopping that problem, so that is there are two strategies is there, relational formula and stopping condition. Now we can see the general divide and conquer strategy, general method. So algorithm is divide and conquer. If P is a problem, if that problem is small, if small p, then return that direct solution of that small problem. Otherwise, if the problem is big problem, so else block is executed. Now the problem is divided into p into smaller instances, that is subparts. So p1 and p2 and so on pk. So the entire problem is divided into number of subproblems. Then apply divide and conquer to each of these subproblems. Then find out the solutions of each and these subproblems, and return combine these divide and conquer strategy. What are the problems we are finding in that p1 p2 and so on, you can solve that individually p1 p2 and subproblems. Then you can combine those results, ultimately can get the entire problem solutions. So this is the divide and conquer general method. Okay, later classes you can see where you can apply the divide and conquer strategy. So how can find out the recurrence time complexity of particular problem. Thank you for watching this video.